issues, a lot of discussion about that. Here's Gordon. That's a long two, and finally we got some points on the board here in Phoenix.
Well, Gordon, like Westbrook, both those guys have been far more efficient shooting the ball than they were with their former teams.
Ayton gets it inside of his match, and he dunks one on Westbrook.
Well, here's the problem for the Clippers.
This 4-5 matchup in the West. Eric Gordon, one of the newcomers.
He switched the pick and roll right there. That's what Ty Lue wanted, and that's why the matchups are what they are.
Chris Paul, long three, late clock. Okay, Chris Paul. His three-point shooting is up over 50% on any time, but it's a different operation here with the Suns. Nick Batum for three. He's been starting.
Well, you can see Phoenix, Brian.
5 to shoot. Booker with Westbrook on him. Booker got it. Phoenix is excellent from the mid-range. Fascinating to watch. And, of course, Ty Lue, Monty Williams, they'll be changing them up throughout the game. It's so interesting to see who guards who. As Gordon, he's feeling it right now. Eric Gordon knocks down another triple. Can advance past the Phoenix Suns, and right now the Suns are heavily favored. To the other end, Zubac couldn't secure the ball. Now in the corner, three-pointer flies for Craig. He can shoot, especially from those corners.
The 11th leading rebounder in the NBA, even though he doesn't play huge minutes.
Ayton on Gordon, wow.
They do not want Norm Powell on Kevin Durant, but in transition, that's what they got stuck with.
And many have the Suns as the favorite to come out of the West.
The Suns dealing with their own injury tonight. We see it right here as Zubac scores inside. Cam Payne not available, so Shamet comes in.
4 newcomers with Shamet, Okogie, Wainwright, and Biyombo, and you see the Clippers there with Powell, Mann, and Plumlee.
Possession there by the Clippers in the front court.
Shot clock is off. Clippers can get the last shot. Been an impressive first quarter for LA as Powell rises up and knocks it down. And the Clips up 12 here. You cannot start any better than the Clippers. The 5 seed.
Foul as you can have in a game, and it didn't get called.
Plumlee kicks it to Powell. He's open for 3. Got it. Norm Powell rattles one home.
Hey, Norm Powell.
13-2. And Plumlee up top for the lob. Durant has yet to make a basket. Went for the swipe that time. Durant is fouled, and he'll get to the free throw line. Phoenix has gone over 5 minutes without a made field goal. To Dallas, excuse me, last year. Game 7 at home. The year prior, they were up 2-0 in the finals against Milwaukee. Lost the next 4, lost in the finals in 6. KD reunited with Monty Williams and in a Suns uniform.
Yeah, developing star in this league plus Cam Johnson. So they paid the price for it.
Durant finally hits his first one. Westbrook almost got a piece of that. But they're on his first field goal. A 12-point Clipper lead. Second quarter action here, game 1. Bones Highland. And he gets a friendly bounce with the rebound.
Plumlee just got hurt. Looks like he dislocated a finger, and the Clippers are going to take.
As a member of the Lakers, something has been unlocked with Russell Westbrook. What do you see?
Well, he's been a lot more efficient now. Tonight he's open.
With the rebound, Durant up ahead. Durant taking on Leonard. Here it goes. Durant lays it in. Pulling along here in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Best time of year.
You can see the Suns switch far less than the Clippers do, trying to keep Durant on Kawhi Leonard. Zubac this game.
Plumlee had his pinky finger reset. Zubac comes in. Now Ayton. Ayton's going to work on Zubac in the past. And they look for Ayton, and he...
Chris Paul and Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and Kawhi Leonard. I mean...
Or maybe a 5th. You think about Devin Booker, he might have 6 competing in this series as Kawhi Leonard knocks down.
Aggressively around Zubac.
Single-digit lead now for the Clippers. They led by 16 at one point. Westbrook, a much improved
throw out of him as this series goes on.
He had started 0 for 7. And ball is slippery right now. Ball to the floor. That's going to be a loose ball foul on Leonard. Well, great effort. This is what you love about playoff basketball.
Plays that need to be made if you're going to win playoff series.
Clippers in the penalty, so a couple of free throws here for Devin Booker. We mentioned earlier is out with lower back spasms and might not be available for game 2. So there's Cam Payne, and that means the backup point guard situation is a question mark. Shannon getting the early run.
You know what, Brian? They're really having a problem with back screens here.
Leonard guarded by Craig. Oh, Zubac! A follow jam! This quarter to be even more specific. American Express halftime report coming your way. EJ, Kenny, Chuck and Shaq standing by in our Atlanta studios. Got a lot to talk about. Oh, Kawhi Leonard put that one up, thought he was fouled. Durant runs into a wall, and the late whistle comes in, and it's going to be a block on Gordon. Officials looked at each other, Brian Forte and Mark Davis.
Just been, because of the defensive intensity, it's been an adventure on offense. Yeah. Guys losing the ball and running into each other, and that makes the game very tough for the referees to call.
Paul George out with a knee injury. 8 turnovers for the Clippers. Suns have turned it into 8 points. 5 turnovers for the Suns. These two teams protected well, especially Phoenix. Top 11 in the league and fewest turnovers. Last shot, foul misses, and that'll take us to the halftime locker room. Chris?
Well, injury's always a huge part of it. We're dealing with it here with Paul George being out for the Clippers. Giannis hand drive. If you're playing Devin Booker, you have to treat the left hand as the strong hand.
Greg on Leonard, making it tough for him, but Kawhi so strong. Had been 0 for 5. Got to the free throw line. He hit a couple of foul shots, and then he got cooking in the second quarter. As Craig, that little jump Sunday that secured him the 5 spot and secured this opening round matchup.
Just a note to the Clippers players that I'm sure they have been given on the scouting report, fellas. And, you know, the Clippers having to play at the end of, only are they in rhythm, but they really had to focus and play well. They weren't just...
Torrey Craig gives it right back to Booker. Durant now. Booker, floater, good. Durant set him up. Turnover. Up ahead, Craig puts it down. Booker with the feed. We're tied at 68. Can take the lead. Booker for 3. Missed it. Paul with the offensive rebound. Oh, between the legs of Zubac. And Craig scores. And Paul gets it organized. Working with 8 now. 2-man game. Paul, little step back. Up and over. Powell. Here come the Suns. Push. Craig gives it right back. Durant, an eager passer right now, finds Ayton. And it's a 12-0 Phoenix run. And tie at this point. Durant goes by Westbrook. Runs into Zubac. Torrey Craig open. Torrey Craig sticks the leg. From the Brooklyn Nets and all that drama that Durant was involved in Brooklyn. Brooklyn free and easy here. That is gone the other way. Now, so Torrey Craig called for the offensive foul. Kawhi Leonard with Ish Wainwright on him now. 5 to shoot. Leonard leaves it for Plumlee. Hot potato. Plumlee able to lay it in with the left hand.
Well, Plumlee has shot 73%. Bench needs to get going.
Highland with the steal, and Highland. And is it out of bounds or is it foul? Highland hit the deck hard. That'll be Suns ball. Standing firm is Plumlee. Now Powell to the rack. Powell to the corner. 3-pointer. Kawhi Leonard drills one. 1-point game. Powell can't get by Booker. It's a beast on defense right now, but Powell hits a tough jumper. Norm Powell, he won. Shot clock is off. Suns can take the last one.
Love these matchups. Said it several times tonight. Star versus star.
Leonard got a hand on that one. Landale being left wide open. Take it. Landale takes it, misses it, and that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. We got a ball game. All time. Something Paul George was frustrated about. Chris Paul missed it. Landale with an offensive board. He sets up Durant.
Play at one end. Durant gets a modern three at the other end, and then Leonard back again, and they're guarding each.
Plumlee drives, leaves it for Powell. Powell in the trees, lays it in with the left hand for an NBA title. Neither have won. Powell denied. Booker and Durant. Shamet on the run out. Man, can't get him. Shamet punches one home. Tied at 88. Powell going. Powell finishes. Durant running the floor, gives it up. Sherman lays it in transition, the Suns tie it down this crowd. Booker gets it to go. It's another one that was short, but that time he got the friendly roll. And Devin Booker. Paul running with Ayton. Two-man game. Ayton takes on Plumlee and scores it. Good finish. Booker guards Kawhi Leonard now. 6.5 to go in the fourth of game one. Leonard got Booker up, steps in, finishes it. Throws it down into second gear. Bodies all over each other here.
Well, Westbrook created another one from the foul. Westbrook created this turnover. From what we've seen tonight, regardless of tonight's result, as we go into game two, we're going to see a lot more of Terrence Mann.
Terrence Mann's been hand fighting with Chris Paul. Look at Booker. Oh my goodness. Now Craig on the breakaway. Craig is fouled and one. Torrey Craig. A chance at a three-point play. And Devin Booker.
Have to do in the playoffs.
4 blocks, 4 steals, a number of deflections. And the session here. Finds Leonard for 3. And the Clippers add to their.
Look at Leonard get over the pick on Durant, too.
Ayton got it. Big shot for Phoenix. Durant and Leonard goes on him. Craig goes right back. Kawhi Leonard for 3. Oh, back to back. Lead. Kawhi's got 38. 13 in the quarter. Ayton again. Oh, the little. Trying to back down Paul. Durant there hovering. Now Craig comes in. That leaves Gordon open. Another 3 is good.
Will come if he gets in scoring position.
Durant trying to deny Leonard, does so. Westbrook backs down Booker. Westbrook puts up a tough shot. Almost made it. He's fouled. And Russell Westbrook stays aggressive despite a poor shooting game. And now he is at the line for a pair.
Well, I wanted to get the ball to Leonard. Durant wouldn't let him have it. A clear foul there. But Westbrook, only a 66% free throw shooter. So he has struggled for the last 3 years at the line.
Clutch. Big free throw.
See, that was the reverse announcer jinx.
Yes. Former MVP. Great players make the big baskets. And you got to give Westbrook a lot of credit. A lot of players would wither with this kind of shooting game, but he went right after him. Gets himself to the line. Now he can make it a 3-point Clipper lead.
Made or missed. If the Suns come up with the ball, Monty Williams wants a timeout.
And either side, Paul gets it in. Here's Booker. Suns down 3 on the break here in game 1. Booker taking on Westbrook, and a block by Westbrook, and he throws it off of Booker. It is Clipper ball. What a play, Russell Westbrook.
Wow. What a defensive play by Westbrook. Now you're going to have to take a foul.
And they will on Eric Gordon. My goodness, Westbrook. Special athlete here. Look at this play.
Yeah, they want a foul, but it looked like he hit his hand, not his wrist. Really just needs to get 1 out of 2 here, Brian. to pretty much put this game out of reach because they've got to take the ball full court now.
82% free throw shooter. His first trip to the line and his first of 2. That one's good, and it's a 2-possession game. And without Paul George, the Clippers opening up on the road in game 1. Trying to put one in the win column, and it's going to make this series very interesting. Gordon got them both. 5-point game. Suns got to go quick and hope for a miracle now. Westbrook just lets Booker go. He lays it in.
Still got to get it inbounds, though, which they do.
Man runs away with it, and the Los Angeles Clippers count that basket. A trash bucket at the end. Boo Birds are out, showing a lot of heart. The Clippers.
And then throwing it off his leg.
The replay center has measured the time, and the game clock expired. The game is over.
Ball game, says Mark Davis. Russell Westbrook, remember those offensive rebounds as well. 5 offensive boards and some key offensive boards late in that fourth quarter. The Clippers get game 1.